Rocky Marciano, the Brockton brawler himself, one of the greatest fighters of all time. A sparkling record and one of the best to ever do it. Jake Paul, fighting out of Cleveland, Ohio, currently residing in Dorado, Puerto Rico.
Todd, can you spot the reach difference? Can you spot it? Look at that.
So now let's go into the ring for the official introductions. Here's the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, here is a Hall of Fame legend from Brockton, Massachusetts, a Ring Magazine world champion, and an undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, the Brockton blockbuster, Rocky Marciano. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Cleveland, Ohio in the United States, here is the battle-ready cruiserweight and popular social media superstar, introducing the problem child, Jake Paul.
Welcome inside this unique environment, a beautiful theater, ready for a fist fight.
That's why this fight is so hot. You could have bought a ticket last year for this fight. People are so excited, looking forward to this.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. Misses with the jab. How about that time counter shot? Can't land that jab. This theater is used to hosting concerts and plays, but tonight it's the sweet science that takes center stage.
He's getting everything tonight. And you know what? When you're in a theater, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making up excuses because you're going to be so transparent. All laid out there.
Throws the jab, it doesn't score. His stamina is off the charts. Nice counter. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. When you're training to fight a swarmer, you gotta focus on your conditioning because they will push you to the edge of your limits.
You fight the swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges, Judge is gonna have a tough job.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. You're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. The straight right just misses. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. No rest for the weary. It's all offense all the time. Catch and shoot. They're giving us a high-tempo despite what the judges' scorecards read. There are no losers in this one. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Come on, to win this fight. Get out there and switch on. Good luck. Don't forget the jab, don't get carried away. Think a bit. Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Work at that, kid. That jab's looking nice. There's 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight, kid. Great. It's a bad round, all right? But we don't care. Go out there and win up. But you'll take him out. He's too tired. He's not getting... Terrible round, that is. Come on, you let him back into the fight. You're much better than this guy. Don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. Box him back together. Put him back on him this round.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action.
Switch on, switch on. You've been coasting this fight. Now you're going back into it.
Here we go for round 2. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. The corner's got the towel. Are they going to throw it in? And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
A counter-fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, every twitch.
A straight right just misses. Holding nothing back here in the round. When you're at such a reach disadvantage, you've got to find a way to work on the inside.
Never gonna happen. If you've got a good jab, you've got a good reach. I know nobody could ever get past that jab.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. The straight right just misses. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Is he going to punch himself out, though? I want to think of holding on here for a minute. That punch is beginning a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this far.
Start to make mistakes and switching on. Good work. Don't forget the jab, don't get carried away. Everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it. Get out there. Don't be looking at it one shot at a time. Set him up. But you'll take him out. He's too tired. He's not getting back up. You're doing good, kid. You're doing good. Same again. Box in. Be smart. Just get your shots off. Don't give him anything. Good work at that, kid. That jab's looking nice. Round that you've lost. Don't worry about it. Right. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight, kid. Great. Till you go out there. Just take the round off. Win the round.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you let him back into the fight. You're much better than this guy.
And there's the bell to start round 3. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Both men step back for just a moment. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Nobody home with that hook. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
His stamina is off the charts. The perfect counter lands. A perfect counter shot. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
That counter shot lands. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. That hook was off target. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him. Frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. These punches coming from every angle. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Get focused, get your mind back on the job. Back out there and win. Good work, that's it. Now breathe, just get your breath back. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him. Keep smart. Just keep him on the end of that jab. You get back behind your jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back. We'll go again. Get your mind back on the job. It's a terrible round now. Come on.
You need to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up.
You're way better. He's not in your league.
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, you'll see it and
Get your boxing back together. Just take the round off. Win the round on your jab.
you were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still landing.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Let's go out there and let's reset.
Fence on the end and what you do. Good work. Good man, good man. Just same again. Don't change too.
There's the bell for round 4. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Sometimes when you get nervous, someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
The straight right just misses. And he scores with the counter. The straight right just misses. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Is off the charts. Corner's got to take a good look at their fighter.
That's it. You got it. You can get through this.
I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Straight right just misses. Nope, that hook won't score. Is he going to punch himself out, though? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
Come on, breathe. Yes, I like that down. Think about it, feel good. Good work out there. Come on. We've let him back into the fight. Away, can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together. You've been coasting this fight, and now you're going to let him get back in. Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident.
I think you out. Great work. You were thinking, you were smart.
Into your jab, and then start gathering your pace and win the round back.
Don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end.
You're starting to make mistakes, and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused.
Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, you'll see it and ride it out. Go up there and finish him.
And there's the bell for round 5. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into the fight. Not yet. Not until your senses of...
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. A chance to make history. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've gone in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
He misses with that jab. The straight right just misses. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
His jab just got blocked. Through the hook, didn't land. They got out of the way of that right hook. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. You can see you know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Whoa, wait a minute! What a shot! Let's talk about Jake Paul in that last round. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
There's a lot on the line here.
Good work. Don't forget the jab, don't get carried away. I think that's better than this, Dave. Go back out there and win the round. Get back. Doing good, kid. You're doing good. Same again. Don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. You stay focused now. Don't let him back in. I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind. Okay, their jab's looking nice. Those 1-2 straight and smart. Get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round. Back into the fight, kid. Great round. Don't worry about that round. Let's go out there. Let's reset.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
Just keep him on the idiot and win this next round. I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back.
There's the bell for round 6. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Won't score with that right uppercut. Nice counter shot. Incredible work rate. Got out of the way of that right hook. That counter shot lands. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. And they got caught. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
3 days now?
Oh my goodness, Johnny! The defense failed them. No, we don't see a knockdown.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. cardio was put in for this fight. It may come down to that.
It's when you talk about championship material.
Set him up. Would you take him out? He's too tired.
What you doing? You switched off completely. Right, let's go out there.
Nice. There's 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't there.
Just take the round off. Win the round on your jab.
Kid, great round. You were thinking, you were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still letting your power show. Good work. Don't forget the jab, don't get carried away. Think about the beats.
Get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round.
Doing good, kid. You're doing good. Same again. Don't change too much.
Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together.
This one. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots, yeah?
Get him back into it. That was a tougher fight, and he's
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
That's it.
just get on the end of that jump and then just start gathering the pace. Win this round back. Take away that confidence.
Here we go. It's round 7. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
The beginning of the end. A nightmare start to this fight. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
And he scores with the counter. What you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Straight right just misses. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Well done with that counter shot. Which fighter will say no mas? He blocks that jab. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
Great round, now relax. Stay focused.
Let everything in the bag. Let him back.
Good man. Just same again. Don't change too much.
Win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just blocks. Be smart. Get your shots off. Don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right?
To hold up. Don't be looking at it for one shot at a time. Set him up.
You're getting soft on me. The fight's not over.
He's ready to go. But you've got to be smart. Otherwise you'll see it and wrap him.
I'm not going to let him back into it. You're starting to make mistakes.
Okay, the jab's working nice. Those 1-2s straight out.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Right, great round.
thinking he was smart. He weren't loading up. He was still landing in power shots.
Round 8, and we're off again. That 1 minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
What are they doing that now? Are they trying to get an earning out? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
That counter punch caught him clean. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? There's a counter shot. Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
That uppercut misses. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. A lot of effort being exerted here. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? And that jab just missed with the left hand. Stamina. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
There's a lot on the line here.
Come on, we've let him back into the fight. We're way better than this guy. Good work on move that. I love that. The jump slick. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together. That was beautiful. That's it. Start sticking a few body shots in there. Bend on your jab. Breathe when you're stepping on. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. We've let him back into this.
Just don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
Go back behind your jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back.
The gap's up there. You were thinking he was smart. You weren't loading up.
Again. Now it's a tougher fight and he's going to be confident.
Right, and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action.
Shots. Keep smart. Relax now. I don't want to hold up. Don't...
There's the bell to start round 9. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
He's in there with a Hall of Famer, a legend.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
A lot of effort being exerted here. charts. Can't land the jab there. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. That hook was off target. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. What a massive upset this would be. And Jake Paul goes down. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Talk about Jake Paul in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
What's he doing? Come on, he's switching off. You got complete. Nice. Was 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't. This round, you have everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it. Good, great round. You were thinking, you were smart. You weren't loading up, and you were still letting your power shot. Good work. Don't forget the jab, don't get carried away. Think about the defense. Put him back together, put him back on him this round. I need you to just focus now. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shot in the round. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight. Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
Come on the end of your jab. You're getting rich on. You've been coasting this fight. Now you're going back into it. Now it's a tougher fight and he's going to be confident.
This is the 10th. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Can't find a home with that jab. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Rocky Marciano, few have been better. One of the greatest of all time.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
incredible work rate. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Well, Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show him your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brawn.
Just misses a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
Good work out there, Tom. Don't give up anything. Go back and win the round, right?
Miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't lean back into the fight. Great.
Get out there, get your boxing back together. Just take the round off. Win the round on your jab. Leave him your step around. You getting soft on me?
The right hand's beautiful. That's it. Start sticking in a few body shots.
You had everything in the bag, and now you're gonna let him back into it.
Good man, good man. Just same again. Don't change too much. Keep this.
Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
After you weren't loading up, but you're still landing your power shots.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action.
You gotta take that comfort.
You do. Good work. Stay focused. Don't lean back into the fight. Don't give him no feedback.
And there's the bell for round 11. How much is left in their tank after last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Blocks that jab. His stamina is off the charts. This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
The straight right just misses. The straight right just misses. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? The straight right just misses. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Jab does not score. Beautiful counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
It's when you talk about championship material.
He's too tired. He's not there. Hey, what's he doing? Come on. He needs to get back out there. He needs to win again. Don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps. The jab back. Just box in. Be smart. Just get your shots off. Don't give it time in already. That right hand. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's it. Start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up. Great work. Just stay focused, man.
Around that is. Come on, you're letting back into the fight. You're much better than this.
You were thinking, you were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still letting your
So get your boxing back together. Put him back on him this round. Don't worry about it.
defense on the end of what you do. The work.
Don't have rounds, all right? But we don't care. Go out there.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just box him. Be smart. Get your...
Who thought we would have made it to 12? They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
What were they doing that round? Are they trying to get an earning out? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
And that hook misses. Beautiful counter punch. The straight right just misses. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
So much for defensive abilities.
Relax. Think about what you're doing. Just steam in. Don't walk on when you finish.
And down goes Jake Paul. I don't care who you are. When you get caught with a body shot like that, you're going down.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You've got away with it. You can do it again.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. That hook won't score. Catch and shoot. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. The judges have spoken a unanimous decision victory.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, hard lesson. I totally agree.